afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Lifted down the line and left. Cortez giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. Two runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dozier is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. And he takes a called strike one. Richards has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Joe Ross will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Digging in, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 5. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. calling for it, Kendrick, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Rojas. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding into the box, Spencer Kieboom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franks moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ross is off at first with 2 away. Hopped up. Cooper is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Kendrick is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First pitch on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Rosell Herrera. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Robbie Franks, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins 1. In now is Adam Eaton as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Matt Adams. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Count remains 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now Adams connects deep to right. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Richards. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here in the season's final month, we give you a look there at where these guys sit in the division standings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Up top, it's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Ross will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Riding in once again, Alejandro Cortez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding forward now, Spencer Kieboom. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
there's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rojas fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Smoke toward third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Brian Anderson will be next. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kendrick waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Garrett Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is foul right side. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1-1.
This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the
The
inning.
left fielder, number 22.
Adam Conley takes the mound to try to get out of
Your
this
attention,
mess.
please.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
Juan Soto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cortez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, Matt Adams, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Eaton on second. Rendon at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Robbie Franks, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
The pitcher, number 61.
Steve Pearce will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Dozier. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Line to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Ready now for the Marlins, Alejandro Cortez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. To short, hit hard. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So one run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 4-2. Sandy Alcantara will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Sandy Alcantara.
Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Herrera. One down.
Now
digging in to try it again. Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Spencer
Stepping up to the plate, Spencer Keyboom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Kendrick, base runner at first with 1 out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Joe Ross, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cortez, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with the 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Kendrick racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Anibal Sanchez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez. Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready now, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is up and in, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sanchez has pitched just under 120 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Two and 2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Rosell Herrera. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Sanchez pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Franks is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Adam.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is skied into short left center. Cortez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Robbie Franks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Robbie Franks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Kieboom, and the throw is there to record the first out. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 18, Neil Walker.
249 the average coming in. 17 home runs and 66 driven in. Pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. at second. Dozier has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now battle.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Into the box now, Alejandro Cortez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jacob Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Soto.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Next for the Nationals.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. In now, Matt Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's all.
That just misses off the inside for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Two balls and a strike now. Ready with the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 3-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now that, boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Spencer Keyboom, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Kendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out with the man at first. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Herrera has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 4. Victor Robles will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Defensively for the Nationals. Now playing left field.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Grace is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Kyle Bearclaw takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jorge Alfaro. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bearclaw. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. On, he pops it up. Turner over to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Tayron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Taylor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Franks on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
62, Sean Doolittle.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Rosell Herrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Popped up. Adams has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Robbie Franks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Nats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anibal Sanchez wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 54th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.